Good morning, everybody. What is happening? Well, I learned that my computer just decided to say fuck you this morning because I tried actually getting on here before 7 o'clock and I don't know, it decided it had like 900 updates it needed to do. And then once the updates were done, it decided, well, I'm not going to get on the internet. I'm not going to let you on the internet. And then after we did that, I had to reset the internet because nothing was working right. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. We'll shut everything down, reset everything, and here we go. So an hour later, here I am in front of you talking to everybody. So welcome to the Invasion Nation Morning Show brought to you by yours truly, Redneck. Also powered by Twitch. They don't endorse anything I do or say, but they give me a platform to be me. So we're thankful for that. Also, brought to you by Mill Pond Salon, Romaine Berg, redneckinvasion.org, and KJ's Quick Stop and Iams Garage. Yeah, it works now because I had to figure out how to fix it myself, jackass. So if something's fucked up, it ain't my fault. So, rum and Pepsi. But literally everything was shut down in here this morning. I mean, it wouldn't do anything. All of a sudden, I go to fire up the computer. Streamlabs now it's just shut down. It's trying to do like 15 fucking updates. And then all the updates just freeze up. They just stop going. They just stop. I'm like, what the fuck? I have no idea what the hell was going on this morning. So, yeah. Been one of them kind of mornings this morning. Jerry, good morning. Chad, good morning. Bubba, good morning. Ruger wife, good morning. Jody, Clinton, Justin, good morning. Matt, good morning. Don, good morning. Penny LaRue, good morning. Jimbo the Viking, good morning. What is shaking? You have to forgive Jimbo the Viking. He's quite never mind. He's the guy who puts Pepsi for mixed drinks. Yeah. Big Dome, good morning. Yeah. So we're just not gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into that a whole lot. I haven't been around this weekend, Justin. I'll have to check into that. So, yeah. Anyways, Ben, those of you guys who didn't get a chance to watch over the weekend, we were down, Jimbo the Viking and I were down at Street Machine Nationals, a yearly tradition for us. And it was absolutely epic. If you get a chance to watch, I do about a 40-minute cruise in a big block blower car, and it was insane. Literally, the story behind this car, or the thing is with this car, is they found that they have to be quite careful with it because it'll pull the front end all the way off the ground. So yeah, that car show is definitely it's one car show I can honestly say where you'll see a little bit of everything. And you'll see a lot of some things and things like that. Outlaw Scrapper, good morning. Lothar, good morning. Yeah, it is definitely you'll see a whole bunch of different stuff there. Um, everything from full blown drag cars to street cars. They even had a rail car there. There's a lot of neat stuff there. The Harley Davidson, the 30s Harley Davidson that was there, and I mean, you could almost pick your favorite car that was there, or something close to, anyways. But then there's probably, even cars from your childhood. I mean, there's stuff that's there that I've never seen before, but, everybody's like, well, Back to the 50s is bigger. Right, but Back to the 50s, you see a lot of the same cars. So, yeah, there's a lot of different cars down there. It was pretty wild, actually. If you guys go back and watch the videos, there's about 6 hours of footage. I've got a cruise in there. You'll also see me standing on the group of people that I met was absolutely phenomenal. By the way, uh, I mean the fact that they let me stand up on the back of their 47 International to film them doing a cruise in these blower cars was absolutely insane. Like literally, you just watch people stop on both sides watching these go through. I mean, you might see one blower car come through at a time, but to watch four of them coming through the line at one shot. And then the one I rode in, not only did it have a big block blower in it, it had a full, really nice stereo system in it. Really well decked out stereo system. Um, did you guys hear about Barron and Polk County over there in Wisconsin? Jay Holland, good morning. Good to see you. Um, didn't even scratch the Redneck stickers this weekend. Nice. Make sure you get some videos posted up on the Invasion Nation page on the group chat there in Facebook. Yeah, full Alpine Pioneer setup, and I mean that thing was nasty. I mean, it wasn't just some. It was very well done. Actually, the guy who built the stereo system took me for a ride in the car. The owner of the car wasn't feeling so well. The heat was getting to him. But yeah, I'm telling you, I listen. I'm still got the old smile going on. So I mean, it's just like I want one. Imagine a blower motor in the mud truck. We don't need no rear ends. So, and I know there's going to be some driveline changes before next year coming to that 47 International, and that thing was nice. And I wish I was better with names. I'm definitely going to get to know these people over the next year. I'm looking forward to hanging out with them. Third place in the Mad Dog, huh? Nice. I look forward to watching. I'm gonna have to come watch a Derby one out. I haven't been to a Derby in quite a few years. I'm gonna go watch Jerry when he goes. I don't know when exactly he's running yet, but I'm definitely gonna go watch him go. Yeah, there's a cruiser where you get to see a lot of cars come through. I'm looking to get out and do some more of those types of events. Typically, I only do the Street Machine Nationals just because I got other stuff I do. But I know a lot of you guys. It's kind of nice. I know some of y'all can't get out in the heat and do that kind of stuff. Water was definitely a major factor for me this weekend, and then I had my MeoFit additive for electrolytes. Saturday wasn't bad at all. I mean, it started out raining and shitty, and by afternoon it cleared up and turned into still a pretty decent show. But Sunday was a packed house. The show usually runs Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was not down there Friday, and I'm kind of glad I wasn't because everybody was talking about how miserable the weather was. So, buffering. We better not be buffering. Where the hell did tech go? But I'm thinking next year I'm probably going to camp down there. There he is. Never call, never write, never get to see anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. You get staff meetings on Monday. You did tell me that. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. So I know you're busy, brother. I listen. If I don't give you hell, I don't feel good about myself during the day. Somebody, I mean, listen. You're the big boss man everywhere else you go. Here, you're my brother, so fuck it. This was a good quality roll of black tape, by the way. Look at this. It doesn't even stick. How does that make you feel? Oh shit. Oh, oh, we're getting into some stick. The storms that happened in Polk County, I was actually on the phone with my buddy when I was on my way home Friday. Believe it or not, I just missed that. I drive through both Polk County and Barron County every day, and I just missed that Friday. Yeah, it's starting to stick, but it's literally nothing there. Uh, oh yeah, I definitely needed that. You want to see me get going? Stick me around a shit ton of horsepower. I mean, literally. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see me come back from Howie's if we can get the truck going up there. I have been begged to bring the mud truck down to Street Machine Nationals. A lot of people ask me, "What did you get done to it this year?" I'm like, not a whole lot, just some internal stuff. So I'm gonna spend the winter to getting that ready. Make sure that that's gonna be good to go to cruise around down there. But I think they told me it was only $160 for Thursday till Sunday to camp down there. So I'm thinking that might be the. Oh, I'm seeing some shit happening on the screen. Another parts run found more bad shit when I was putting the alternator on. AC idle and tensioner. Damn, man. Well, I'm glad you caught it now and it didn't fly apart while you're on the road, brother. I know it sucks. It's still got to spend money that you weren't expecting to spend, but uh, uh, I had a girl block me on Facebook because she said she had a Kindle Fire, and I asked her if it was expensive to burn Kindles. That's just wrong on so many levels. Uh, ordered a Kindle Fire to save my phone because I'm online so much with my two businesses and everything else. Yeah. Um, what had happened to me was I forgot to bring a micro USB cord with me, so I couldn't use my battery packs. And then yeah, we're gonna be definitely way better set up for next year. And then I'm bringing a wall charger with me because the guys that the group of people that I met down there this weekend, they actually sit where they sit because of power sources. So, but the mud truck will do more than enough. I'm actually going to set up figure out how to do a camera mount in the mud truck to keep it from getting filthy. So, but I don't want to adult today either. And those of you who were watching last night seen me get like literally my truck was packed full. I barely had enough space to put my big ass in it. But I got new cabinets for the garage. So my lengthy 15-minute break is up. Well, see, if you're a union, you would have had your pre-break. And then you would have had your post-break, or you would have had your break. And then you would have had your thinking about getting off break. Then you would have had your getting off break. So it would have been about an hour. All right, brother. We will catch you on the flip side again. Thank you for the weekend. Absolutely amazing. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, um, 2 15-minute breaks for a 10-hour day. You're supposed to get 3 15-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch. That's how that's supposed to work. Last time I checked, anyways. But oh well, at least you don't have to work Fridays anymore. But any do who dilly. Um, yeah, with everything else that's going on, I've managed to get some things cleaned up and get some things thrown away. I'm gonna get the garage organized if it cools down enough this weekend, or maybe I'll just work on it in the evening. Uh, Sooner or later, people at the YMCA they try to have me committed for all the giggling and laughing I do during my workout. This is what this asshole sends me. Pepsi. Sure, if you like flat soda pop. Oh, oh no, 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 no! I've been trying to avoid that. Why you gotta do that? Why, MN Trash? Why you do that to me? I'm literally terrified of this. Just so those of you who don't know, uh, I'm literally terrified of this. But good morning, MN Trash. B2 Crafts. Good morning. Good to see you. Boss lady, I don't know if I did say good morning to you, but good morning to you. I'm pretty sure I did. Try to keep up on that. All right, Justin, we'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah, I'm I'm not feeling real good about that right now. Yeah, I've seen some videos. It literally makes me sick to my stomach. So, oh, but a deal is a deal. Sorry, I'm letting Tech know what had happened. I was just typing it out to him, letting him know what happened this morning, why I couldn't get anything to work. Uh, my son can't wait to see it. He'll be cracking up. But yeah, I appreciate it. Glad my pain and embarrassment can be the entertainment of everyone else. All right, John, we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah. Sean, in case you couldn't tell, I didn't make it over to you this weekend simply because of the fact that I was ended up going to the car show last minute. But I'll get hooked up with you sometime this week or next weekend. So, yeah, I was watching the video on the news last night from Polk and Barron County from the storm that came through there at good night. They said that the ground, the undersoil was still so soft out there that a lot of these trees were just pushed over, like uprooted. And we're talking some big trees. One guy had gotten picked up by the wind. It was some nasty ass wind out there. I think they were saying some of it had hit like 80 miles an hour. Thank you, Gus. I appreciate that.
Happy making Monday. Them dirt road dollars way out yonder.
Good to see you this morning. Yeah, a lot of the areas out there in Polk and Barron County, they have declared a state of emergency out there. So keep those people in your prayers. If you have extra time or extra equipment out there, skid loaders, chainsaws, if you have extra time and you can get out there and go help them out there, greatly appreciate it. It's a decent drive, but at the same point in time, these people are literally buried, like you wouldn't believe. So a lot of people had lost their homes. A lot of people's properties are blocked, so they couldn't get in or out. The one guy literally had to cut all the way out. Had strangers cutting into the backside or front side of his driveway as he was cutting out of the backside because he literally could not get out of his driveway at all. So there's a lot of stuff out there. I'll get a better eye shot of it when I go out there. Chris, why you do that? I only got 8 days. 8 days. And then it's all mine! No waxing. Right. Something tells me nobody's going to let that ride. So, yeah. It's definitely being talked about. One of the other things that happened that's going on this week, and it's something that I don't think I agree with. In Minneapolis, they start. Yeah, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. Yeah. One of the things is in Minneapolis they started Black Business Week. Now, here's the reason I have an issue with this. In a time where they're trying to lose, and what got me was is this lady says where she's like, well, I don't want it to be about race or this or that. And it's like, but you're sitting there promoting what's called Black Business Week. But if somebody were to start a White Business Week, you would literally, you would literally, you would literally, I don't know. Again, it comes down to the recognition. But if you did a White Business Week, everybody would just go nuts. It would be called racist. It would be called everything else. And here's the thing: is it's like if we keep dwelling on the past, if you want to get past the and most people have. I mean, the mass majority of the United States has gotten past the white, black, Latino thing. I mean, a lot of people are pretty well diversified. But the issue that I have is when you say, well, in equal recognition, this or that. Nobody gets equal recognition. Nobody. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Latino, Native American, whatever. Nobody gets equal recognition for business. Your business gets recognized by how much you put into it, how much hard work you're going to put into it, how far you're willing to go. To think that knock that
Get
shit
your
off.
donations in.
Does feminism create equal rights or special rights? I believe it creates special rights. I don't believe it creates equal rights. That's what I believe. When they talk about equal pay for women, it's like, okay, I get that. But there's certain jobs, it's like this. There's certain jobs, and some women can do it, don't get me wrong. But when you go, let's say, a production type job where there's a lot of heavy lifting required, they I don't need to be reminded of how close I am to pure torture. I think we should put another 1,000 up there and get Tech waxed. That's what I think. Make him get a full body waxing. I think it would be funny. What do you mean your beard was enough? Oh no. You need the whole body set up. You need that baby smooth skin as they rip the hair out of your body. Farva. Come on, it's part of car ramrod. All right, Justin, we'll catch you on the flip side. Although I did see Muskie Fisher down there, down at Street Machine Nationals. He popped in, said hi. So, yeah. Uh, I think people are focusing too much on racial issues while there's so much bigger problems. I believe it is a ploy by politicians to keep us separated. This is why they keep promoting this shit. I mean, I can tell you it does not matter. If you have a viable business, you're going to get recognized. You really are. And it doesn't matter what race you are. And people say, well, that's easy for you to say you're white. Well, I'm also a 3-time convicted felon. I've also been down the road on a few different business ventures, and that's never come to play. Even now, it doesn't come into play. When you offer a viable service, you're going to get recognized. This isn't the 1950s where people are like, I'm not going in there. It's black people. Black people own that. Shit. Hell, I think Tyler Perry movies are freaking hilarious. And it's like Johnson and Johnson and a lot of other companies too. It's like, the here's the thing. We all know that you conquer the masses by dividing them. They tell us that we're supposed to hate each other. They tell black people they're not treated equally as white people and things like that. But truthfully, in a job market area, that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. A lot of programs, and unfortunately, black people are used a lot of times for special programs to create animosity. Let's look at affirmative action. Okay, let's look at affirmative action. You take a person, who's well qualified, and they're disqualified because they're white because they have to hire a black person or an Asian person. Same with schools. Because of affirmative action. And you say, well, that's not exactly it, but it is that. It is that. I've seen people get gone after for affirmative action because somebody who is not qualified for the job.
All right.
Asshole.
Only $85 to go. You are screwed.
I'm surrounded by assholes. I really am. This is what I get. Trying to talk serious here, and y'all just keep fucking with me. This is gonna suck. Can you see me like turning white? I'm like nauseous right now. What would happen if you're a penny short? That means no deal. Linnea, what's happening? In and out of the truck a lot. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in. Ice Cube, what's happening? Yeah, yeah. I really honestly never thought this was gonna go. Oh,
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I knew I fucked up. So I think Lolly's gonna make me sleep in the camper. Lots of painkillers. Unfortunately, it's this is gonna suck. This is going to suck. Two rounds of cancer. Been stabbed 6 times. I got 6 screws, 2 rods, 2 pins, and 2 plates in my right ankle. A rod in my right foot. A rod in my right hand. And 2 deteriorated discs in my spine. And getting waxed scares the shit out of me. Getting waxed scares the shit out of me. Brett, what's happening? Good morning. This is...
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Sir, no, sir.
I'll probably go until 10 today. I've got my truck up at Imes Garage, getting an oil change done on it and tire rotation, all that fancy shit. Yeah. I'm going to try and stay home this weekend, weather permitting, and get the garage cleaned out. I need to go check on the 48 this weekend and see what's going on with that. Really just need to get shit done. So, Travel, what's happening? Back at home. Well, we're glad you're home safe. We know one day you'll become a Minnesotan. We know this. Oh. Then I'll teach you how to fish like a true Minnesotan. Oh. Oh, it's supposed to be hot, humid, and miserable this weekend. Damn it. Help you clean out your garage. I got to get mine cleaned out because now I got all new cabinets and stuff there courtesy of Jimbo the Viking. I got to get new hanging cabinets. I got a couple of floor cabinets. I got to get shit cleaned out of the garage. Yeah. I just need a bigger garage. That's what I need. Yeah, I've got I do definitely need to get my garage done and get it reorganized again. And if garage rentals weren't so damn cheap or so expensive in town, you know, they want ridiculous amounts of money. They really do. They want a ridiculous amount of money to rent a shop in town, even if you're not using it commercially. And it's like, well, whatever. I've seen abandoned buildings that are abandoned here in town. They've been empty for years. You know, and they really have been. They've been empty for years, but they won't come down on the rental prices because they're told, well, that's what it's worth. Well, it's like if it sits for 2 or 3 years and you're losing that kind of money, I think I'd rather take less money and know that I have somebody in there. But all right, Jared, thank you very much.
We making them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
But oh, I'm not liking that green up there above my head. I don't like that at all. No. Thank you, Jody.
We're making them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
So, yeah. Wow. Look at this. I'm all fuckered up right now. Um, Little Miss Earhart, good morning. I just want to tell you publicly how proud I am of you, by the way. Doing that for your classmate. That's actually really stellar. Very proud of you for that. So, those of you who don't know, Little Miss Airhorn got has green hair now. Thank you, Junebug. I
We're
appreciate
making
that.
them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
Lene, thank you.
We're making them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
She has a classmate that has lymphoma, and she went and got green hair in order to show her support for this classmate. And that's not something you see out of a whole lot of kids right now, and it's actually a very noble thing to do. So, yeah, I'm actually really proud of her. I'm actually honored to know her that she'd do something that unselfish. So, definitely cool. In a good way, I'm a in a good way. I'm unemployed. For you, it would be a lot closer to you getting waxed. Sorry, all I can see you is being like the guy in 40-Year-Old Virgin. Listen, I am terrified. Hey guys, let's get some emoji love for Little Miss Airhorn. By the way, I'm not even thinking here. Yeah, let's get some emoji love for her. Yeah, let me see if I can get those up. No, hold on a second. And it continues to go. I don't know what date we're looking for the waxing. That'll have to be something we'll have to get set up here. I have to get the tech on that. He's got a staff meeting this morning, but once the goal is met, he'll get something set up. We're probably going to have to do it on a day that they're closed. So, yeah. Oh, I know what I was doing. Let's see here. Go there. See if I can get it up here. There it is. The before and the after. Full blown green hair. So, definitely a very honorable thing that she did. That's our very own little Miss Airhorn, and that's something you just don't see kids do anymore. You know, to come out and do something, you know, and uh, little Miss Airhorn, don't pay any attention to them. You've got the respect of people all around you. You got people who think what you're doing is very honorable, very noble. This is not something that most kids would go out and do, you know. And if they really cared, or if they really had any type of support, then they would go and do it themselves, or they would do something to do that. Don't pay any mind to them. You know why you did it, and you did it for an honorable reason. So it doesn't matter what they say. You know why you did it, and that's all that counts. So we're proud of you, and we're proud that you're a member of the Invasion Nation. Thank you very much. Done at the Mill Pond Salon, even. Our very own Mill Pond Salon made that possible. Very cool. Uh, so, little Miss Airhorn gets green hair, and I'm going to get stripped of dignity. Vapor, good morning, good to see you. Yeah. Vapor, you see the goal above my head? What do you think of that? I think we should put tech up on the chopping block next. What I think we should do. Oh, man. I'm literally like sick to my stomach right now. So it seems that some people are buying, people are checking out the redneckinvasion.org store. Uh, it seems that we're definitely getting rid of some pink shirts, the pink helmet shirts. And the hats seem to be doing pretty good too. I was rocking my sleeveless t-shirts down at the car show all weekend. Oh, wrong one. Tater tot. So, yeah. Work on another Ford of 2010 Escape. Hub bearings and brakes. Nice. I just found out mine needs a fucking ball joint. Got very lucky. I kept hearing this clunking in the front end. I thought it was shocks. No, it's an upper ball joint. So, very nice. And the hits just keep coming. I need another sticker for my SUV. The one I have isn't big enough. Yeah, I gotta get. I want to get a windshield one done for my truck, and then, as promised, I'm gonna get the boat done this winter. Um, Talk to my graphics guy. I'm gonna get it done. Just gonna drop the boat off over at his place. So, Minnesota great roads, yeah. It's it's just one of those things. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on one second. Perfect. All right. Minnesota. Yeah, it once we get sold out of the other ones, I thought the limited edition ones would have gone. We actually got more limited edition ones than we thought, but I just know this that we will not be doing the making those ones anymore. So when they're gone, they're gone. Um, good place in Mankato to get oil changed. I have no idea down that way. You're always freezing. I don't understand that. How are you always cold? You and Marco would be our German friend Marco. You'd be right in line with him. He's always cold. He come into our house and he was like, "It's cold," and I'm like, "So I had to turn the air conditioning down for him so he could sleep at night." Me, I like the house at like a 61-degree type deal when I go to sleep, but yeah. Mm. But anyways, I did want to address the Black Business Week a little more. The part that bothers me about it is the fact that it creates a lot of animosity. And it's not because I don't believe that people should be recognized for business, but why does it got to be a racial thing? Um, I don't understand why it has to be a racial issue at all when it comes to these kinds of stuff. Why does it have to be? Because if you said white business week, it's considered racist. If you say white colleges, it's considered racist. If you, and you know, I don't understand that when you say you want to be recognized equally and you want to be treated equally because in somewhere you believe that you're not. You know, I mean, it's like, what do you want, special privilege because of your skin color, and you want extra funding or extra help or extra tax breaks because of your skin color to I mean, I don't understand it. You know, because they say, well, you don't understand. Well, I do understand. I don't get tax breaks. I don't get any special privilege. I don't get any of this stuff. I don't understand that 100%. I don't get it. You know, they keep telling me I got white privilege, and I've been looking for it because I'd like to collect on it right about now. You know, I really would. I'd like to collect on it right now. What do you got up here for us, Vapor? We'll watch this.
Hey Naturalistas, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nia Hope, and if you're new here or you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. So this video is a little bit different from my other videos. It is not hair related, but it is about my African ancestry results. I just saw that my results came in the mail, and as soon as I saw this package, I legit, I lost my mind a little bit. I was on Instagram showing this off. It's clearly unopened because I wanted to show my live results here on YouTube. When I first got my ancestry kit, I got a little bit of information that I'm going to share with you guys really quick, just to share why I decided to use African ancestry DNA as opposed to 23andMe and ancestry DNA kits. So the difference, I have this little sheet that they sent me. So on here, African ancestry compared to ancestrydna.com and 23andme.com is that their goal is to identify your present day African tribe of ancestry, whereas the other two, Ancestry DNA only reveals a percentage of your ancestry, what percentage of your ancestry is African, and 23andMe only reveals what percentage of your ancestry is African. So you're getting something very precise with African ancestry. Like, I'm about to find out which tribe my people are from. Like, what? Another thing that I found really, really appealing about African ancestry is that my results can be shared by an entire family line. With both Ancestry DNA and 23andMe.com, they only can be shared with siblings that have the same two parents. So I can share these results with, and I'm going to go into this other pamphlet they sent me. I can share all of my results that I'm about to share with you guys right here. Oh my gosh. I can share it with my siblings, my sister's children, my mom's siblings, my aunt's children, and my maternal grandmother. So there's two different types of tests you can take with African ancestry, which is the Matriclan test and the Patriclan test. The Matriclan can be taken by both men and women. The Patriclan is just taken by men. So I took the Matriclan test, and what this does is traces the maternal ancestry by analyzing mitochondrial DNA, which men and women inherit exclusively from their mothers. You have the same DNA as your mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, etc. for many generations. So the scientists compared my DNA to the African lineage database to determine my ancestry from 500 to 2,000 years ago. So this is a moment. The only other thing that I wanted to share before digging into this is that I have speculations that my ancestors are predominantly from Ghana. This is because I cannot tell you guys how many times people who are either from Ghana or their family is from Ghana and they're like first generation Americans have told me I look just like their sister, I look just like their cousin, I look just like their mom back home. And I'm like, for real? Like, let me find out. So for a long time, like, I can't tell you guys how many times I've been told this. And so I've kind of internalized that and decided, yes, my ancestors are from Ghana. I could be completely wrong, and this test obviously will tell me, but I also low-key think I'm right. And then I think that will be my highest percentage, but I also believe that I will have some ancestors from Nigeria. this is my personal speculation, and the only reason why I'm saying Nigeria is because historically, a lot of African Americans they know for a fact, their families were slaves, and obviously their ancestors were from West Africa. There's a high percentage of Nigerian in a lot of African Americans, and that's the only reason why I have that guess. But without further ado, I'm gonna dig into this. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna cry, like just be in shock. But oh my God, we're just gonna open this up. I'm gonna try to do this neatly. Is there anything else in here? Oh, let me not drop things. Okay, so the envelope is empty. I have this and this. So what do I do first? Welcome to the African Ancestry family. Oh God, I'm literally like shaking right now. Oh gosh. Okay. So what does it say? Oh my gosh. I barely can read because I feel like I'm shaking. It is with great pleasure. Oh my God. I can't even read this right now. I can't believe I'm about to find out my results. It is with great pleasure that I report your matriclan analysis determined your oh my God. I literally cannot speak straight. Focus, Nia. Focus. I'm gonna start over. It is with great pleasure that I report our matriclan analysis determined your maternal lineage to be of European ancestry.
European ancestry.
The mitochondrial DNA sequence that we determined from your sample belongs to a non-African lineage in the haplogroup H. Our analysis encompasses hypervariable regions 1, 2, and 3. Blah, da, 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 da. You have inherited these segments of DNA from your mother, and they have been passed on consistently from mother to daughter over the past 500 to 2,000 years, so they are unique to your maternal lineage. We analyze the variance within these regions to determine the parts of your DNA that you share with people within specific ethnic groups. Are they trying to tell me I'm white? I'm so confused. HR variants listed DNA sequence patterns that you share with European populations. The combinations of HVR variants determine your membership. The sequence similarity score represents our 100% confidence level in your result. Haplogroup H, sequence similarity score 100%. And then they have the nerve to say, we understand that this information may be difficult to absorb, you think? Especially if you were not aware of any European ancestry on your mother's maternal line. It is important to note that even though we did not find African ancestry for your maternal lineage, it does not mean that you are not African American. It does not mean that your mother is not African American, and it does not mean that you have no African ancestry anywhere in your family tree. Please feel free to contact one of the specialists in our office to discuss other lineages that you can test to find your African roots. Do you guys see this? It legitimately says, you're not African.
You're European.
I really feel some type of way. Like, I really thought I was about to learn something really new and interesting about myself, and I haven't. So anyway, there's this other thing that they sent me, and there's this sheet of paper that says European maternal results. What does this mean? Many people are confused as to how they received a non-African result. Please use the following information as a resource to help you explore your ancestry. There are very few people of African descent born in the Americas, Europe, or elsewhere outside of Africa that are 100% African. We know that. I already know this. The transatlantic slave trade and period of slavery created an environment in which people from all different countries and cultures were mixed. In fact, America is known as a melting pot. The matriclan test only analyzed one of thousands of lineages of your family tree. That one lineage represents your mother's 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 mother's. I don't even care. This was a waste of time and excitement and money, honestly, because I literally found out nothing interesting about myself and spent hundreds of dollars on this test. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm back, y'all. I called my mom about my results because they were not at all what I was expecting. I really was super excited to find out something about my history that led back to Africa and also told me what tribe my ancestors came from. And obviously that was not the case. I'm just finding out that my maternal lineage is 100% European. And so in talking to my mom, I found out some information that I did not know about my maternal lineage, which is, let me make sure I'm getting this right. So there's my mom, and then there's my grandmother, and then there's my great-grandmother. And my great-grandmother was the daughter of a mixed woman. Her mother was a white woman who married a black man. So I think that was my great-great-great-great. It's either my great-great-great-great-grandmother or my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, I'm trying to remember, was a white woman. And like pure white, she wasn't mixed anything. Her mom was white, and as far as we know, we're just going to assume that her mom's mom was white and her mom's mom was white, going back and back and back. So, technically speaking, in my maternal lineage, we just started being black like 4, maybe 5 generations ago. I forget which one it is. We just started being black recently.
And not because
so
of slavery.
That would explain why in my maternal lineage, following all the mothers, my mom, my mom's mom, my mom's mom's mom, would come from a European background, which would explain my results, which would explain why it is of non-African lineage, and that's who I am. I think, as I said, a lot of my disappointment right now is coming from the fact that I was expecting to have an African lineage. I honestly don't remember ever being told about this great whatever grandmother that was white. Maybe I had been told before and I just forgot, or maybe this is the first time I'm really hearing about it. But in talking to my mom, who is a light-skinned woman, I might pop up her picture on the screen, or if you follow me on Instagram, you see her picture on there. She's a light-skinned woman, but she was telling me that I think that it was her grandmother, who is my great-grandmother, was very fair-skinned, and then ever since this point in time where I had this great, y'all get the picture, grandmother that was white, there have been traits that have popped up since then of very like fair-skinned women. Obviously I didn't get that trait, but it's in my DNA, clearly, because it's showing up clear as day. According to your maternal DNA, and that lineage, it is European. Wasn't exactly the news that I was hoping to get, but I did unearth some interesting information about what makes me me and about my own family's history. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess wait on another test, because I think that I'm going to do the Ancestry.com test now to at least trace my roots somewhere back in Africa, because that I know for sure will come up. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.
Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta go back to that. Hold on.
Hey Naturalistas, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nia Hope, and if you're new here or you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below.
Didn't she go through a whole
this video is a
spiel?
little bit different from my other videos. The package, I legit, like, when I first got my Ancestry kit, I got a little bit of information to me and Ancestry DNA kits. So the difference, I have this little sheet that they sent me. So on here, African Ancestry compared to AncestryDNA.com and 23andMe.com is that their goal is to identify your present day African tribe of ancestry, whereas the other two, Ancestry DNA only reveals a percentage of your ancestry, what percentage of your ancestry is African, and 23andMe only reveals what percentage of your ancestry is African. So you're getting something very precise with African ancestry. Like, I'm about to find out what tribe people are from.
Oh, maybe she should have
Another
edited
thing that I
that part
found
out.
really, really appealing about African ancestry is that my results can be shared.
Oh, good night. Just cause you skin black don't mean you black. You could be just as European as me. Hell, I might be African. I might need to do one of these tests. I may need to do one of these tests. I might be black. African. It doesn't, as you can see, it does not dictate by skin color. I could be African. Yeah, I could be. Oh, look at her. She was pissed off. Good night, she was pissed off. So, anyways, we're going to go to a quick coffee break, and I shall be right back.
Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame me. can't tame. Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame.
Welcome back to the Invasion Nation morning show, brought to you by yours truly, Redneck. Also, huge shout out to the people that help us keep going every day. Mill Pond Salon in the scenic downtown New London, Romaine Berg in Minneapolis. Also, people keep me going every day. Big shout out to KJ's Quick Stop and Iams Garage in Candy, Minnesota. And also, don't forget to check us out on our other social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, as well as, Instagram, Snapchat. We got all that stuff. So, yeah, don't forget to check us out on all that stuff. Anyways, what the hell else do we got going on around here? Yeah. The song that I played during the commercial break, I find under Gang of Beats. It's something that he does. He remixes and does himself. So, and it's called Wicked. We're actually trying to see if we can use that as a theme song for the show, and actually get some rights to that song. So we'll see what happens. Get some rights to. Also, don't forget to check out redneckinvasion.org. That's our official swag shop of the Invasion Nation. You know, we're working on some more products for it, but you know, we got the koozies, got the pink shirts, the graphics, phone clips, tumblers, sleeveless t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. We got some other hats coming out yet. I know we're working on a few other t-shirts. So we've got all that stuff coming out too. Yeah. 95 minutes down. Yeah. I need to start working out, doing something. So. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let's see if I can actually get a picture. Thought they would have had a video up, but apparently not. Maybe they do. So you guys can see what's going on in our neighbors' yards over there.
Everywhere you look,
A lot of crazy trees coming down.
trees need to be cleared from yards in Balsam Lake.
We're just trying to cut it all up.
You can see the whole root thing was. I'm like, wow.
June Jensen woke up from a nap on her swing outside just as the wind picked up.
I no more got in that door and shut the door, and those came down.
Came down on her roof, causing a leaky kitchen in the home she rents.
It's been crazy because the house ain't quiet anymore.
Neither are the neighborhoods.
Making trees beautiful.
Since the storm, Rustic Tree and Landscape has given out more than 200 estimates. Work that'll continue into this week.
Oh yeah, we'll be busy for a while.
If you need to get rid of your trees, the county has 2 dump sites, one in Amory, Wisconsin, the other here in Luck. It's for your tree debris only.
Instead of hauling it, Brian Nelson is burning it.
We'll have plenty of firewood for the campfire for a long time to come.
So I'm taking one day at a time.
June is dealing with bigger problems, cancer for a second time.
And they said I'm terminal and I have 6 months to live.
But she can focus on chemo as others help with cleanup.
There's been a lot of people that have big hearts. They've come in with chainsaws and they don't even ask guy out. They're just like, and just start chopping. I'm very thankful because I couldn't do it by myself.
In Balsam Lake, Heidi Wigdahl, KARE 11 News.
Wow. There's
needs is more rain. Take a look at this. This is a rain gauge from yesterday. They got 5.5 inches of rain and counting. And we've been all over western Wisconsin from these storms last night. The damage is extensive. The day after powerful storms ripped through East Balsam Lake in western Wisconsin, all you can hear are chainsaws.
The road was significantly blocked. Power lines are down. And there's damage to homes from fallen trees, and it looks like a war zone.
Friday night, Mother Nature proved she was a force to be reckoned with.
It started turning just black.
The wind just changed and was just ripping through, and we were looking out the window, and trees started falling. Part of the roof come off the house, and it was, the kids were scared.
I stood in the patio door and watched it. My wife went to the basement, but it was nasty.
The wind pushed these trees down like they were sticks. This one fell on Hiram's house.
We've had wind, but I've never lost a tree or anything like that. This is the worst I've ever been through.
And he's been here for more than 30 years. Check out this camper, torn apart from a tree that fell. Luckily, the owners took shelter in the house during the storm. So now, the day after, it's all about banding together to clean up the mess.
We got a lot of people lined up to come over and help clean up. We got a lot of trees, the neighbors' trees. Everyone around here seems to be helping each other out, which is a good thing.
A very good thing, because there's still a lot of work to do. Katie Steiner, WCCO 4 News.
A disaster declaration was signed for Polk County today, and that will let county officials seek disaster funding to rebuild.
Yeah, that was pretty vicious over there. The part that got me is I caught the tail end of that storm Friday. before it had hit Wisconsin, before it gone over on the Wisconsin side, and the wind was nasty. I was actually on the phone with a buddy of mine who was also on the road, and he's like, "Oh, it's clear and sunny where I'm at." I'm like, I told him I said, stay on the phone with me. I told him where I was at on the road because it was bad. And I was on the Minnesota side. I was actually in, on the Minnesota side, running up Highway 95, and the wind was kicking my ass. There was branches flying across the road, leaves. I had just as many leaves as I had rain hitting my windshield. And I just told him, I said, hey, man, if we lose phone connection, whatever reason, I don't care. Call the police. Let them know where I'm at. You know, and it was vicious. And I could see it just picked up speed going through there because, I mean, it was bad. And then to find out, find out that right where I drive through on a daily basis, it's like I could have been stuck in that. And it was insane. Yeah, I literally drive right through Amory, Wisconsin every day. So y'all gambling. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if it lets me do that on my own stream. Look at there. Hold on. I'm joining in here. See if I can lose it all. Whoa! Double your money. Double your money. How do you like that shit? Oh, what do you got up there for me, Vapor? We'll get to her.
What up, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and the Somali double agent, Ilhan Omar, is at it again. This time she's speaking in front of some high school kids and telling them this story about this little old African-American woman who was arrested for shoplifting a $2 loaf of bread to feed her little five-year-old, I said I wouldn't cry, 5-year-old granddaughter. And she was arrested. And I was in the courtroom, and I couldn't help it. I just blurted out some profanity. I couldn't contain my emotions. How can this room full of educated adults allow this to happen to this poor woman? Well, somebody got wind of this, did a little fact checking, and it turns out in Minnesota, they don't arrest you for shoplifting unless you have prior crimes, unless you're wanted for other things, unless you've done something else. Now, never mind the fact that this woman is a piece of shit
right,
for
by
not
the way.
having enough money.
I want to, just so you know, they do not arrest you in the state of Minnesota, and wax on, hair off, you can kiss my ass. But just so y'all know, they do not arrest you for shoplifting a $2 loaf of bread. They don't. It is a petty misdemeanor.
To feed her grandchild, and she has to steal. This is America. What the fuck are you doing? You can get money. EBT, a job maybe. You don't need to be stealing food for your fucking grandkids. Where's her mother? I'm even against free lunch. That's a whole nother video. But if you can't afford to feed your child in America, you're a piece of shit. There are too many resources. We waste more food than some countries produce in a year. Don't give me that bullshit. You don't get any sympathy for getting caught shoplifting for some shit you don't need to shoplift. But she told the kids, she's perpetuating and fortifying that message that this is a racist country. And if you're colored, they don't give a fuck. They will arrest you and put you in the system no matter what. No matter what sob story you have to tell. And that's fucked up and that's wrong. So she says, oh, well, I might have gotten some of the details mixed up, but that's how I remember it. Bitch, please. We don't even know if that even happened. You could have made that shit up. But you're trying to perpetuate these bullshit lies to these children. That this is a racist country, and if you're colored, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you try to do. You're colored, you're condemned, that's it. Fuck you. How did you bring your colored ass over here if this is such a sad, racist country? If it's so hopeless for colored people, why the fuck did you bring your ass here? It must not be that hopeless. It must not be that racist. You packed your flea-bitten ass over here from Somalia. You're surrounded by black folks there. Why didn't you stay? Because it's a shithole and it's way better here. That's why you came here. Marrying your brother, husband, or whatever weird ancestral shit you're into. And why are you there fucking with these kids, trying to feed them some bullshit and blow smoke up their asses? You need to get your shit together in the Democratic Party. You bitches don't know what's going on. You, that empty-headed dumb fuck ex-bartender, Rashida Tlaib, however her misspelled bullshit name is pronounced. You better quit messing with Mama Lopan, with David Nancy Pelosi. You got your own shit fucked up and you're over there trying to lie to these children? America is not a racist country. Are there racists in it? Yeah. And I'm going to give you a little breaking news here. Not all the racists in this country are white. Some of the most hurtful things I've ever heard have come from other black folk. Some of the most fucked up shit I've ever heard toward other people has come from people of color. So stop with that bullshit. America is racist. You can't make it in the world. And no matter what, they don't care. You're colored, so you're fucked. If it's so bad, take your hijab, your brother husband, and get the fuck out of here. But this country is so fucked up. Why did you become part of its fucked up, corrupt government? Why did you become part of the group that puts these people in positions to oppress colored people? And I'll say it again. I don't trust Ilhan Omar. She's a fucking double agent. And when she wears her hijab on the job, that tells me that your religion is more important than the job I hired your fucking ass to do. When you're on the clock, put that shit away. You work for me now. Or you work for the people of Minnesota. The people in little fucking Mogadishu, wherever the fuck you're from. Stop lying to these fucking children. Stop telling them that this is a racist, terrible country. Why don't people see that? If it's so bad, why do they keep coming here by the millions? Why do you pack everything you own into a fucking duffel bag, put on your t-shirt of a Super Bowl team that didn't win, collect fucking milk jugs, and float your ass over here? Or pack some fucking sopes and Tapatio and trek across the fucking desert if it's so bad. Bitch, please. You need to focus on the district you come from because it's #1 in terrorist recruitment in America. Fix that, bitch, before you lie to those high school kids.
Damn.
Now that my blood pressure's through the damn roof, I'm out of here. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear.
Oh, yeah, we'll
I am Jericho Green.
Jericho Green. You got our vote. So, yeah, Jerry, to respond to this, listen, everybody wants a page to be a certain way. You know, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. To the people on Facebook who think that I'm a constant social justice warrior and that I'm a constant, I'm not out looking for bad stories all the time. We know the things that need to change in Minnesota. But to sit and talk about them constantly, every day, it takes more than me just talking to do things in Minnesota. It takes the people watching me to go do something about it, to get in the voters' booths, start making comments, reposting videos. Okay? The issue is you want this guy and Ilhan Omar? I've been talking about this for years. You know, they don't look at the stuff that we do outside of they're not happy unless I'm screaming. You want to talk about my language? That's my language. My page is an adult page. My page wasn't started to just sit here and my page was started, my Facebook page was started for me and my friends and me making my rant videos because people wanted to watch. I can't cater to the masses. I'm not going to lose my identity and who I am to cater to people. And money got in the way, shit. Ask anybody who knows me personally. I'm broke as a joke. What kind of money am I making? I love the fact that people get on here and they think they know something. Like the guy who gets on here says, he's only on Twitch for the money. No, I'm on Twitch because I can interact with people. That's all I want to do is interact with people. I've always talked about fishing, trucks. I mean, the Redneck Invasion page has always had Street Machine Nationals on there every year. For the last 5 years, it's had Street Machine Nationals on there, with the exception of 1 year. 1 year it didn't have it on there. So 4 years it's had Street Machine Nationals on there. It's had mud runs on there. Live feeds from the mud runs have been on there. Oh, my bad. My bad, Trans Am. You're right. I made 9 cents off of Facebook. You know, it's really funny that people sit back and they're like, because you got involved when I was in the middle of a discussion about morals and ethics about certain things. It's amazing that people get on there and they say that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, you know, what am I just, you want me, I tell you what, put me on your payroll for about $5,000 a month. Okay. And I'll sit here and I'll talk about whatever you want. You want me, put me on your payroll so I can sit and do research. You know, I mean, you know, anywhere from 75 to 100 people every morning want to come in and watch me. I don't know why, but hey, whatever. You know, and my thing is this, is when we're raising money for certain causes and certain things to do and stuff like that, it's for the benefit of people. Yes, I am a content creator. And it doesn't bother me that I have critics that think I should be this way or that way. Well, if you think it should be a certain way, get out there, do something. Make a change. Don't sit and criticize me. Criticize the people I've talked about. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. We just watched a video about Ilhan Omar lying her ass off again. Do something about it. Don't vote for her. I mean, what, do you want me to sit and report on the same shit every single day? Oh, and then we're going to talk about my language. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to change my language in hopes that people will watch. Fuck that. You know, my whole thing is this. You know, when it comes down to it, Redneck Invasion is mine. Okay? I have done a lot of things at people's request. It took me over 4 years to get a store up with Redneck Invasion stuff on there, and people have been asking for it. We tried it and it failed and tried and failed and tried and failed. Okay, we've tried this. What, do you want to talk about the Ellenkamp case, the Jungers case? What's going on with that? That's fine. I'm not, listen, what people don't understand is, okay, yes, I have a huge following on Facebook, but the problem is Facebook messes with me. Facebook is constantly messing with me, and people don't get that through their heads. I don't like Facebook. I do not like it. I spend as little time there as possible because I'm tired of getting my head kicked in over there. They made $60,000 on one video of mine. 60 grand. That's just one of them, and I've made over 1,000. But I'm supposed to keep, you talk about the things that I stand for. Let's talk about the things that I stand for. As somebody who's making you money, the courtesy is you give them a kickback. Thank you, little Miss Airhorn.
Making them dirt road
but they always find a way. Look at YouTube. YouTube and Facebook are finding a way to demonetize people. See, that's one of the benefits of being a content creator, is that these platforms are like, hey, we're going to pay you. But then they don't pay you. If I was doing this for money, do you think my ass would be stuck in a truck for 500 miles a day? Do you think I'd hurry up and run out of the house and hurry up and go jump in a truck because it's all about the money? I mean, seriously, think about it.
We're making them dirt road dollars way out yonder, having them holler.
I'm $10 or $9.95 away from getting the hair ripped out of my body so I can put in 2 boat seats and a fish finder in my boat. $9.95. Because that's what I'm willing to do to make stuff happen for myself. But then, hey, what the hell? Let's talk about let's talk about the other shit that goes on. I haven't had a chance because the Jungers have been on vacation. I haven't had a chance to talk to them to find out what's exactly going on. And I don't post anything on their behalf without talking to them first, without having time to talk to them. I'm not one of these asshats that gets online and just posts whatever for whoever. I'm sorry that life has come down to me being dictated by what other people think, but I don't care. I love the people who follow me. I am grateful for the Invasion Nation. I am. But if I went based on what everybody else thought, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing this not one bit. Because you ask any business guy, this don't make any sense. With all the time that is spent on this and the money that is spent on this, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah! It will someday. But my life isn't all about politics. My life isn't all about drama. The reason I love doing this is because I get to meet people. I get to interact with people. I get to talk with people. I'm a sociable person. And it's nice meeting people with the same common views. They may not be exact views, but they're common. And it's nice talking to the people. This gives a platform for the people who have opposing views, for them to come in and express their opposing views and why they have them. That's why we do this. This is why we keep this going. You know, it also brings about a chance for other people to meet people with like-minded views or interests. You know, this is what I love. I've got a lot of people in here who have been following me for years. Since the beginning. And then because somebody comes in the middle of something that's going on that really upsets me, they think that's all I'm about. That's what I go look for. I don't have time to go look for those kinds of stories all the time. I don't have time to go through every story that comes my way. Okay? You know, but the thing is the people that I've met through this, the people I get to talk to on a regular basis, okay, the get-togethers we have. I mean, we had guys from Germany come here, and we threw them a party, you know, a welcoming party, letting them come here. This is what I like to do. The things that break my heart, yes. The stuff that happened with Divine House and 4th Avenue Homes, what more do you want me to do? I can't do anything else about that. My hands are tied. There's nothing else I can legitimately do about that. Once DHS made their decision, there's nothing else I can do about it. Because there's nowhere to go above DHS's head. None. The top investigator. But now look at DHS. Now finally the state is doing something about Department of Health and Human Services. Because of the attention this place has brought to sex offenders, laws are starting to be looked at. Laws are starting to change. At least here in Minnesota. Unfortunately, they're not happening soon enough. And from what Anthony was telling us, it's looking like, the system is failing these families. It's looking like the system is failing these families. 100%. They're making the victims more victims because they're more concerned about somebody they think has a disease instead of treating them like a criminal. All I can do is bring attention to these issues. That's all I can do. I can bring attention to these. I can offer as much support as I possibly can to the families.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Boom.
No, fuck you. Wax on, hair off. I hope and I pray.
You're fired. Get out of here.
It's official. At 9:48 a.m. on the 22nd of July. And see, this is the kind of shit I'm willing to do for my viewers. I'm legitimately terrified. $0.50 bonus even. You know, there's something to be said for just being a good person. Call you. Hey, your waxing appointments this weekend. I'm in Switzerland. I'm in Sweden. I'm touring Germany. Yeah, this is fucked up. This is thoroughly fucked up. Me and my fucking mouth sometimes. Oh. I think I'm gonna cry now. This sucks. This sucks. Green means go. Here. I guess we'll just have to call Mill Pond, get an appointment made. Is that how we do this? It says it's closed. Well, they don't open until 10. That's why. Should we call early and see if somebody's there? Stotzy, I got to get my whole body waxed from the neck. Hi, is Paulina available by any chance?
She is not in today. I believe she'll be in tomorrow. I can take a message and have her call you.
Yeah, this is Redneck of the Redneck Invasion, and I have to set up a full body wax.
Okay.
So if you could have her give me a call back, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, perfect. I can also just shoot her a text or something too.
All right. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for what you do over there.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Have a good day. Yeah. This is gonna suck. Oh yeah. I don't this is gonna be fucking horrible. Oh yeah. Oh, why me? I feel like doing the Nancy Kerrigan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be me, just so y'all know. I want you to listen to this. This is me.
Some hard black stick.
Something really, really hard. Help me. We're gonna get you training. I don't know, it's so hard. Why? Why? Relax.
I'm already going, why did I say this?
Hard black stick.
I'm already going through this. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. This is gonna be thoroughly fucked up. Mind you, I've never had anything waxed in my entire life. I just want y'all to know that. Never. I have never, ever, ever had anything waxed in my entire life. I haven't even done the little strip on the arm. None of that. Never. So, I'm in like panic mode right now. No, Penny, I probably won't. Because something will come up. Somebody will say something, and I'll be like, I'll do that for $1. I'm horrible about that. Like, amongst me and my friends, if you guys were watching the stream last night, we have a theme that says no balls. And my friends are not in admiration of me right now. Now you should sell seats to hear you. Oh, this would be great. Oh, why? Yeah. I'm literally like sick to my stomach right now. That's insane. Oh. You'll have to send it to Vapor Narrow Road. I can't have open links posted on my page because I get entirely too many trolls in here who try. So, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing is like I said, I've been through a lot of stuff in life. I've been through cancer, I've been stabbed, I've had my face kicked in, and this out of everything, I mean, even the first time being a father scared the shit out of me, but this literally is probably the scariest moment in my life. Oh, what do we got here?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Cool. This the one right here, right?
Hi, how are you?
So this is your first time getting body waxed?
Yes, it is.
Take off your shirt.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna need more wax!
I'm staying.
Clear all my appointments in the afternoon.
Here we go. Oh, that feels warm.
I like your sweater. Does that come in a V-neck? If she starts doing his pubes, I'm out of here.
You're gonna look good after this, man.
Thanks, man.
So ready?
Yeah.
Some.
Oh, you fucker! Oh, I'm sorry. That's just your job. Huh? No. That's okay. Let's do another.
That one little patch looks sexy, though.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Ooh.
It looks mantastic.
Ooh. Okay.
Why?
Wow, I didn't expect that at all. I really didn't expect that.
You got it. The first one's the only one that hurts.
Yeah, well, those hairs are pretty deep. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
It's me.
Suck it, motherfucker! You shouldn't! Oh, I hate you! I hate you so much. That one hurt. That one hurt just as much as the first one.
That's great, man.
Man!
1, 2, 3.
Fuck me in the asshole! Wow-wee! I'm sorry. I really don't swear this much.
Okay, you know what? I got a weak stomach. That's all I could really take. All right, I'll see y'all.
Jay?
Be tough, Andy. You got it.
Where did Jay go?
He went to throw up.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
Cocksucker motherfucker! You pulled on two! You pulled on two! Why did you pull on three? Sweetie pie hole! Como se llama? No! Kelly Clarkson!
Yo, y'all done or y'all? Oh, that's fucked up.
Balls!
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wow! I hate you! I hate you! Stop smiling, you jerk!
You pussy.
Oh, God. What's next? No, you're doing the nipple.
Oh, not the nipple. Not the nipple.
Not the
That's
nipple.
Not
please.
the nipple.
Please, Cal, hold my hand.
You kidding me, man?
Hold my goddamn hand, man. Do it. Just hold. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, no. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Down, nipple fuck! Oh, Mika, you should burn in hell! Okay, all right, no, seriously, I think I'm done. Ooh, I think we're done. I think that's good. Ooh, you know what, guys? This is not a good look for me!
You look like a man-o'-lantern.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Oh, God. Oh, why? Why? This is gonna be horrible. Why? Oh, no. You want to see the ones that really get me? All right, but you know what? I like torture myself. Why not? There.
What part am I least looking forward to it? All of it. I'm genuinely getting my testicles waxed, so.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I'm really terrified.
See, I'm sweating already. There's no problem. I've done nothing yet.
It's literally going to be all of my hair being ripped out of my skin, along with a layer of skin.
Oh, I can't. Oh my god.
Okay, so just keep your legs apart from me.
Oh no.
How do you feel?
Vulnerable.
Wait. Are you started?
That's good.
What are you doing?
I'll start when you want me to.
Okay.
What is that wax? Okay. I mean, what else would it be?
Oh! Is that it? No. Okay.
Are you just doing the whole arse in one go? Oh my god.
I mean, the heat itself.
It's so quick.
No! Am I bleeding?
No.
That's my hip. Backsack crack hip.
Just relax your backside, okay?
Oh, I've heard that before.
I feel like someone's dismantling a wardrobe. Like, that's the ferocity that I'm being attended to with.
It feels like there's 1,000 needles in my arse.
No, have you ever been robbed before and you know it's gonna happen, but it just happens and you're like, this wasn't part of the script.
Okay, so I need you to become a position for me.
What's that?
I
Oh
want
no,
you-
this
want
is
you
the
to
one I
put
would.
your knees. That's it. And this one.
This is how it starts.
This right here.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in prison.
No. Travis was
Okay, there's a lab burn
happening.
here.
That's a heat I've never felt there.
Really, that is too deep, you know? Really?
Oh!
Okay, oh! Just made a new friend.
That fool just said I made a new friend.
Yeah, great. I feel like I'm on holiday.
My mom raised me better than this.
Around there, please.
Oh, here we go.
feel like I'm about to give birth. Like I'm gonna throw my legs up on stirrups.
This is much hotter than the other one.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, that is hot.
Oh, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Oh yeah, lash more on, why don't you?
I don't want to do this no more. I don't want no. It doesn't have to come off. It doesn't. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. It will come up at his own time.
Was. Oh, it easily was the worst.
Oh my god. Mazel tov.
That was the worst one yet.
This is a lot sore. Oof. Sorry, I'm so sorry if I flail there, but
I do now. All I feel is I feel like calmer, and I feel like in one with the world. You know.
am I going to be a better swimmer now?
Yeah, I feel a lot lightheaded.
I feel numb. I feel numb and like gooey.
Yeah, I didn't expect there to be positions, put it like that. I didn't expect myself to open all fours. And like, whiten your legs there, hold your arse cheek open, please. I was like, yeah, that's the part I was like, okay, wasn't ready for that.
I'm just holding my beard, just really appreciating that it's still there.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great the shit you sign yourself up to. I'm glad nobody took me up on the head offer because I was watching those ones too. Those are bad. Those are really bad. Yeah, just what I wanted to be nauseous all day long. Yeah. So, anyways, that's going to be the end of the show. Thanks, guys. And to all the people who think that I should be doing my page in a different way, I'm sorry. I guess I'll have to get on the old Facebook and make some type of video and explain people some stuff. Which one is this? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hey, Mom. I know it's late, but I really need to talk.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be me. But I really got to get going because I'm running late, and the fact that I ran, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, the sound I'm gonna make. But yeah. You guys all have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Greatly appreciate you. Yeah. And be praying for the people in Wisconsin. Because they're definitely in dire need of it this week. So, yeah. As you can tell, I'm sick to my stomach right now. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm literally terrified at this point in time. So, yeah. I've been here fidgeting with a tin of chew. So, yeah, this isn't... I'm not looking forward to this. So... Anyways, we will definitely catch you on the flip side, and we will holler at you later. Love you all to death. Till then, y'all keep cold, keep bottoms up. Don't forget to check out Redneck Invasion on Facebook, YouTube, and also stop by the redneckinvasion.org store and pick up your swag.